This program contains eyewitness claims of UFOs and alien beings. Whenever possible, actual footage is used to present these stories. In other cases, dramatic recreations are utilized.
Some say evidence of aliens here on Earth can be found as far back as ancient Egypt. The modern UFO age, however, began with two events in 1947. The first involved a man who made flying saucers famous. The second, a town that made them legend.
Kenneth Arnold was a private pilot from Boise, Idaho. A conservative, Western sort of man. A man without a great deal of imagination. Wasn't much of a reader, certainly not a science fiction fan.
On June 24th, 1947, just before 3 p.m., Arnold was flying a small plane to Yakima, Washington.
Arnold sees 9 disc-shaped objects traveling over the Cascade Mountains, flying in formation.
Arnold was able, because he knew the area, to compute that they were traveling at least 1,200 miles an hour or faster. Now, there was nothing known anywhere on the globe in 1947 that could match that speed.
They looked something like a pie plate that was cut in half with a sort of a convex triangle in the rear, kind of weaving and going at a terrific speed. I thought, well, maybe something's wrong with my eyes.
He described the movement of the objects as like that of saucers skipping across water.
From this point on, the phrase flying saucer would forever be attached to strange, unknown objects in the sky. But Arnold's sighting was only the beginning. Within days, additional independent accounts came pouring in from around the globe.
I think you can probably point to individual reports that are purely imaginary, but there were a whole lot of sightings in 1947 and all through the 1940s, 1950s. These objects showed up on radar that could be photographed. They were seen by pilots, seen by scientists, astronomers, police officers, people of impeccable training, reputation, good sense. There was something there.
But why 1947? Why would beings from another world choose this particular period to visit Earth?
One favorite theory was that extraterrestrials had observed nuclear explosions going on the Earth's surface and realized that we had come to some level of technological development where they had to pay attention to us, because it would not be very long after this that we ourselves would be going out into space, which of course is what has happened.
Still, the numerous sightings of 1947 might have been forgotten had it not been for what happened in a deceptively quiet corner of the American Southwest.
Roswell, New Mexico is still the mother of all UFO stories.
In 1947, the Cold War was heating up, and the Roswell Army Airfield, home of the 509th Bomber Wing, was the only base in the world that had nuclear weapons. Tensions were already high when the following disputed events supposedly occurred. A disc-shaped object crashes in the nearby desert. Hearing accounts of bizarre wreckage, soldiers from the base are dispatched to the site. They are shocked to discover debris from an alien spacecraft strewn across the sandy landscape. It is quickly gathered up and stored in hangars on the base. Among the wreckage, eyewitnesses report seeing a number of alien bodies. Pilots from the mysterious craft. And one creature that still lives. From this point on, the details of the Roswell story and the explanations given by the military get murky.
The United States Air Force has told 4 separate and distinct stories about the Roswell incident. The first story, a press release, said that the Air Force had captured a UFO. The next story came literally the next day. Oops, not a UFO, a weather balloon.
It is this revisionist explanation that has led some to allege a cover-up exists at the highest levels of our government. A vast conspiracy to keep the truth of Roswell and UFOs in general from the public.
Something like this is going to be swept under the rug. Something like this, there will be disinformation put out about. Something like this will be lied about to the American people. Let's not forget, the Army said it was a flying saucer.